everyone, it's Laura from ouroilyhouse.com, and today I want to talk to you guys about probably my most used oil in my home, and that is lemon essential oil. Now I have a lemon here because I wanted to first talk about where lemon essential oil comes from. Just like most fruits, lemon essential oil comes from the peel of the fruit. So it is cold pressed and it comes out just from the peel. And it takes about 45 lemons to make a bottle of essential oil this size, which is why lemon essential oil is so powerful and it is very concentrated. Now, a lot of times whenever we talk about using lemon essential oil, like in our water, something like that, you might think that it's going to taste similar to when you cut open a lemon and just squeeze fresh lemon juice into the water. But because that lemon essential oil is actually coming from the peel of the fruit, not the fruit itself, it tastes very different. It's still refreshing and has like a lemon smell to it, and it definitely still smells like lemon, but it's very different than the fruit of the lemon. A lot of your vegetables and your fruits, the most nutrients are in the peel of the fruit. The peel has a lot of different vitamins, especially high in vitamin C, a lot of different nutrients and minerals. It's high in fiber. And so whenever you're using the lemon essential oil internally, you're gonna be getting a lot of those benefits. So lemon essential oil can be used aromatically, which through a diffuser, or just smelling it somehow, getting aromatic benefits, topically, which I'll talk about here in just a minute, and internally. Now, with every oil that I talk about for internal use, I always have to put out my little disclaimer that I use doTERRA essential oils, and that is because I feel very comfortable about what is in this bottle right here. doTERRA's oils go through very rigorous testing, and they're very transparent about the testing that they go through. Every oil you can look up on a website called sourcetoyou.com. By putting in this number here on the bottom, I can see exactly where this oil came from, when it was bottled, all the different testing that it went through. They're all tested through a third-party independent lab. And so I feel confident that this is 100% pure lemon essential oil. And you have to be careful about that because, as I've said here before, essential oils are not regulated by the FDA, and so you really have to do your own research and know that the oil that you're using is safe, especially if you're going to be taking it internally, because a large amount of essential oils out on the market and even other leading brands have found to be adulterated in some way, in that they have some different contaminants and fillers. And so anyway, be really super careful about the essential oils that you're using because of all of that. So going on, if you want more information on using essential oils internally or more about why I chose doTERRA, I have some videos on that, which I'll link down in the description below. So for internal use, my favorite way to use lemon essential oil, and probably the main reason why this is one of the oils I use most often because I love doing this daily, is just adding about 2 drops into my water. I love the way that it tastes. It's very refreshing, and lemon gives your body a nice gentle detox. That's the first way I like to use lemon oil internally. You can also take lemon and just drop it straight under the tongue like this. And that's a great thing to do if you're just trying to do a quick immune boost, because like I said, lemon is very high in vitamin C. So if you need to support your immune system, you can add a drop or 2 underneath of your tongue or again into your water. If for some reason you don't like the taste of lemon oil, which I would be very surprised because it's one of my favorites and I know a lot of people like the taste of it, you can also put it into an empty veggie capsule and then just swallow it like a pill, so then you're not tasting the oil if you don't like the taste of it. You can also use it by putting just a little drop onto a clean finger and then rubbing it up onto the roof of the mouth. That's a great place to apply oils if you're trying to assist mood. Citrus oils like lemon are really good for helping with anxious feelings, stress, things like that, because it promotes positivity and it is really uplifting and energizing. So that's another way that you can use it internally. Now, the next way that you can use your lemon oil is topically. And as you guys know, my favorite way for topical use is by making roller bottles. Now this roller bottle here is a 10 ml roller bottle, and in here I do about 15 to 20 drops of lemon oil, and then I top it off with a carrier oil. Now my favorite carrier oil is fractionated coconut oil, but just last week I did a whole video about all the different types of carrier oils, and so there are other options if you aren't a fan of fractionated coconut oil. Now you can apply your lemon essential oil to pretty much anywhere on the body. If you are dealing with a certain ailment that lemon's going to help you with, you can just apply it to the area of concern. Or if you are just trying to boost that immune system, the best place to apply oils for that is down the spine and onto the bottoms of your feet. Lemon oil is really good at opening up the airways and promoting clear breathing, especially this time of year as the flowers start to bloom and there's pollen in the air. There might be some people that are dealing with seasonal threats, and so lemon oil is going to be great with those types of things. So you can apply it to the chest, over the bridge of the nose is a great place to apply it for that, and onto your wrist. Now, like I said, lemon is really good for assisting the mood. The best place to apply essential oils for mood support is to your pulse point. So you can apply your essential oils to that. Now, I should have talked about aromatic use first because I've been doing this whole video without my diffuser on. So I'm just gonna add in here about 4 drops of lemon essential oil and pop this on. And this is one of my favorite single oils to diffuse. I get fancy a lot of times and do all different types of combinations. I love sharing all my favorite diffuser recipes with you, but to be honest, on most days, you're gonna find just plain old lemon in my diffuser. And that's because it's so uplifting and it's so cleansing. I love the way that this oil smells as it's going into the air. It makes my house feel clean even when it's not. So I love using lemon oil in the diffuser. Another reason why lemon oil is probably the one that is used most in my home is because I use lemon for cleaning. It has those cleansing and purifying properties, and so it is wonderful for wiping off countertops. It's great for bathroom vanities. It's good for mirrors. And so I have shared a lot of different cleaning recipes in a video on the YouTube channel before. And the main essential oil that I use for all my cleaning products is lemon essential oil. And so I keep lemon in my foaming hand soap that is next to my sink in my kitchen. I use it for my dishes because lemon's also really good at degreasing. And so this oil, I'm telling you, it's just the one that I use all the time because it has so many properties to boost the immune system within the body. It's great for cleaning, and it's also really good for mood support. So one that I'm using all the time. Another trick and reason why lemon gets used often in my home is this thing is like a magic eraser. So if you've ever seen those magic erasers like at Walmart and you have that little sponge and you get it wet and you wipe down things where kids have colored on the walls or whatever, this lemon oil works similar to that. So I have a coffee table in my home that my husband built. It's kind of similar to this. He built me this as well, and the shelves behind me. I get a lot of questions about these shelves, so here it is. These were built by my husband. My husband built this, and he built me a coffee table. And right after he built me a coffee table, my 2-year-old, at the time he was 2, colored all over it. And so I was just about in tears. I was like, oh my goodness, like my brand new table, how am I gonna tell him? Like my husband, he just spent all this time. So I got out my lemon oil and I just put a couple drops on a cotton ball and I wiped it, and it was like magic. It just disappeared. And so I love using lemon for that. It works really well with any markings and things on furniture, the walls. It's also really good at removing stickers, like sticker residue. So if your kiddos stick stickers on furniture or on the windows in your car, that's totally happened to me, and you go to like peel the sticker off and there's that like sticky residue on there, add a few drops of lemon oil, wipe it, and it just comes right off. So I love using lemon for all things cleaning, purifying in my home as well. So it's a great oil to get started with because it's going to help you to remove some of those toxics out of your home, and you can replace it with something as simple as lemon essential oil. If you guys are curious on the other oils that I recommend getting started with, I have an ebook all about the top 10 oils. Lemon is in there as well, and that's in the description below. And if you're looking for just more general essential oil education, I have a basic 101 class that I recorded, and that link is in the description below as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you don't already have lemon essential oil, let me know if I convinced you to get it, because like I said, this is my favorite oil, and it's a cheaper essential oil because it's made out of lemon rather than like rose oil that's made out of rose petals. So this oil is fairly inexpensive, and it's just used for so many things. If you have anything to say or questions about lemon, leave it in the comments below because I love hearing from y'all. And if this is your first time by my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I get out new videos every single week on essential oil education, DIY recipes, and natural remedies for your home, health, and body. Thank you so much for stopping by our oily house.